I was planning our wedding when I found a second engagement ring in his sock drawer. Not mine. And the other fiancée? She didn't even know I existed either. Guys, I still can't believe I'm actually writing this. It feels completely insane, but I still remember the exact moment the lie started unraveling. It was a Wednesday. I had the house to myself, working from home in my favorite hoodie, and those fuzzy socks with holes in the heels. My laptop screen was a patchwork of Pinterest boards, budget spreadsheets, and a draft of our wedding seating chart that looked more like a battlefield than a celebration. No red flags. Not a single one. Well, not that day anyway. Josh had texted that morning, heading to the gym after work. Don't wait up for dinner. Totally normal. That was the thing about Josh. His lies were never flashy. Just subtle enough to slip under the radar. Just believable enough to feel real. I was changing the sheets when I knocked over the laundry basket. The lid of his sock drawer popped open when the basket hit the edge. Annoying, clunky little thing. As I shoved it shut again, something shiny caught my eye. I froze. At first I thought it was my engagement ring. I'd taken it off that morning to clean dishes and left it on the bathroom sink. But this ring? It wasn't mine. It was a solitaire classic round-cut diamond, smaller than mine, dainty little band with vintage etching, and it was brand new. The tag was still tucked under the cushion, with a receipt folded beneath it. A receipt dated last week. He had already proposed to me 6 months ago. We had a venue booked, save the dates printed, and my mom deep in flower arrangement debates. So, who was this ring for? My heart went quiet. You know that eerie silence before a panic attack? That. My brain was trying to find a reasonable explanation. Maybe he bought it for a friend who was going to propose? Maybe it was an early anniversary gift? Maybe it was a backup ring? Yeah, a backup ring. My brain really reached for that one. Then I opened the receipt. The name on the store account said Josh Whitaker. The purchase was labeled, custom engagement ring, engraved, forever, LL. My name does not start with L. And that was the moment everything I knew, everything I trusted, started to shift under my feet. I didn't cry. Not then. I stood there, holding that ring like it was radioactive, heart pounding so loud it felt like a fire alarm in my chest. Then, I reached for my phone and texted one person. Hey, you still do PI work on the side? I need help. Like, now. The next morning, my phone buzzed at 7:04 a.m. Meet me at the usual coffee spot. 10 a.m. Don't bring him. That was from Tasha, a friend from college, who now did private investigation work on the side. In college, she was the one who could dig up anyone's fake ID source, class schedule, or dating history in under 24 hours. She called it Girl Math Meets FBI Energy, and it stuck. I threw on leggings and a sweatshirt and drove in silence, my stomach folding in on itself. I kept replaying everything about the last few months, how Josh would work late at least once a week, his sudden obsession with changing his cologne, and the random cash withdrawals he said were for vendor deposits. I hadn't questioned it. I was too busy choosing napkin fonts and arguing with my mom over peonies versus ranunculus. When I walked into the cafe, Tasha already had 2 lattes on the table.